Happy Chainsaw Man Day! We are back once again for some more Chainsaw Man goodness reaction for young boy Thabreakmaster. So, without further ado, go to Shonen Jump to the goddamn app. It's free on there. You know where to go. You know where to read it. If you haven't already read it, that's you can react with me. If you already did, hold your horses. Let me react to it, and then we can talk about the chapter and everything, all that good stuff. Welcome in, Ghost Tab. Welcome in, Death So. Y'all talking, and y'all got me interested. Y'all telling me this is a goated chapter, it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me. You sound like you're telling me this is the goat of all goats. So we're going to find out then. Hopefully it does answer all our questions. I need that in my life. It's my place to check this manga. Well, look, I use the actual, the official... you know the place, the Shonen Jump app. I pay $3 like what every month. Thing's dirt cheap. I was like, why not? I read One Piece on there, though it's not like right at the date when it comes out. It's good enough. All right, it's good enough. It's legit. Is it though? Is it? Use Manga Plus. Everybody using Manga Plus. Are you telling me I should be using Manga Plus right now then? Well, read where you need to read it. As long as it works for you. Maybe I need to check that out myself, honestly. Maybe I get it more of up-to-date information. Because, like, this app be, like, wrong if this manga's going to be coming out next week and all that. So, who knows? Well, let me go ahead and react to this goddamn chapter this week. Because we're on a time crunch. I can't be here for too long. But we will get to discussing things, okay? We will get to that. Chainsaw Man, chapter 196. Chainsaw Man to the rescue. Interesting. So, what, Denji's actually gonna save the newly found Death Devil? Is that what we're doing here in this chapter? Is that what we're saying right now? I'm curious. I'm not sure if it's okay for me to come out and say this, but I feel really, really bad for you guys. Okay. You kids can take it from here. It's freaking teacher's like, all right, I'm out. I'm not about to deal with this bullcrap. I can already smell it on the wall, and it smells like crap. Because we're on YouTube. Gotta watch our language. Oh, what are you doing? Stop it. And she's crying. She's looking at all the students like working together. I guess she's like, oh no, they're all gonna die. Oh my God. Oh, no. I'm like, come on now. Come on now. Plus, an officially approved website, no gray area. Really interesting. Interesting. Okay, I got you. Teacher could be an indication of how Tokyo, Japan have most likely collapsed. Teachers doesn't care about there's not much left of society. What direction? I mean, I would again. How do you study and teach in this environment where it's like certain death is certain? Like it's around the corner. You about to get hit right now. Everything's collapsing right in front of you. You're going to sit there like, oh, we got to go do a school festival. That makes no sense. Like what are we doing? What are we doing? I'd be just like the teacher and said, all right, I'm out. I ain't about to deal with this. God dang it. Yeah, just an American app. I got you. She's bawling her eyes out. Okay, this is freaking terrible. What's wrong with her? God dang it. Can she stop making these sounds, please? All right? God dang. Hey. How about you give us a hand with our school festival? If I can save you guys with that, okay, then you can take those trash bags out and bang, dang. That's how much you value her. You want her to just take out the trash? That's the help you need? Like, brother, like you a man. You better go get that trash. Get the heck out of here, guy. Oh, giving a hand. Now, Ghost have. All right, look, man. In the incinerator for us. Asking me to do a job anyone could do is a waste of my superior talents, though. What are your superior talents? What can you do that can, quote unquote, help all of us, huh? Why not show us what you can do? That's what I would tell her right now. Well, what the heck is it? Why is she pointing at him like that? The heck? I can save you guys with my special powers. You don't have powers. You don't have powers. Shouldn't you take out the trash? What? So she's very eccentric. She's a very bootleg character. I'm seeing what we're doing right now. Interesting. Man really did just take out the trash. Wow. Well, I mean, he tried. She's like, oh, maybe she needs a helping hand. Get her like into the group, acclimate herself. Let's actually talk to her. She's not just gonna be a weird kid in the crowd. I'm gonna make that not be the case. But then she doubled down on it, and she's like, and then the guy's like, okay, never mind then. Now, never mind. I made the wrong decision. Y'all can laugh at me. It is what it is. God. You're gonna be empowering to one. Somewhat. Yeah, she has a savior complex, 100%. The also was on the spectrum. I mean, aren't they all a little just odd? Like, whoa, really think about that. Like, aren't all of them kind of just odd if you really think about it? Thank goodness, one less thing to worry about. Really? Look, I don't know what your deal is, but the rest of us here are having fun working on the festival. We don't know how to handle freaks like you. You're bringing down the mood and making everyone uncomfortable. If you really want to save us, why don't you go crush ants outside or something? Dang. I mean, she ain't wrong. Look, she's just trying to have a good time. The world is crumbling before them. This school festival could be the turnaround that they all need to be able to live their lives. You know what I mean? To be able to live the lives that they have, to make a school memory. You know how important school memories are? This is what they're trying to do right now, man. As two women types, female, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's I wouldn't say that. There's other types in this. I mean, there's a predominantly weird characters and weird women here. I'll say that much. But still, come on, it's not always like that. The girl that bullies also was the same girl who told to kill ants. Oh wait, for real? Really? I knew she looked familiar. I just wasn't sure what that was. Interesting, huh? So she's still up to her. So she's up to her no good. She's still doing the antics of bullying. She can't help herself but bully. She's 100%. Why is she actually killing ants? Why did she listen to that? What? Never mind. All right. Hey, if you move to this mess of a city, you probably have some pretty horrible experiences wherever you came from, right? The kids back in the classroom are going through a lot too. Homes getting burnt down, parents dying, all sorts of awful stuff. School's the only place where we can smile like our old selves. If you want to save us, could you lend us a hand with a smile? I mean, but can she actually do it though? But can she actually do it? Can she put a smile on that face of hers, all right? You think she'll learn on the yoga? Nah, I don't think. Look, once a bully, always a bully. It's the only thing they know. Like, they can only bring people down. They don't know how to uplift. They ain't trying to laugh. They're not trying to smile. The world's already terrible as it is. So I understand that you don't have a lot of joy in your life. But I'm just saying, like, this is what they do. This is just how they are. The design that is, yeah. This is the guy from a one shot from Fujimoto. Wait, what? Oh, really? Is he? Wait, which one? Which one is he from? I mean, he's done this before, where he'll go back to his one shot and take things from it. I mean, if he has taken whole characters as well. So this is not nothing new. Interesting though. Unfortunately, as things are, the festival's sure to fail, huh? But I have the power to save you guys. Through death, I'll release you from your earthly suffering. Excuse me, what you about to do? What's happening? She's all touching his head. Wait, what's that? Wait, whoa, wait a minute. Huh? Chainsaw Man? Listen up! Somebody's calling for help. With a heart that burns to right wrongs. I've come from the depths of hell. Engine revved and ready. Okay. I'll save you too. Ew, what the heck is that? What the heck is that thing? What is this veiny looking thing on the ground? What? Hold on a minute. This is the fake Saw sucker. We were just talking about this and how, like, man, which one ain't gonna go back to this? Which one ain't gonna talk about this? He probably forgot about Fake Saw. Fake Saw is trying to be a fake savior. I mean, granted, that's kind of the whole point with the whole Chainsaw Man Church. He's supposed to be able to be the front man of all this in the beginning, in the first place. Like, that's why Denji had to get out the way. We're okay. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Are we cooking right now? Are we cooking right now? Hold on a minute. But yes, this is also Death Devil confirmed. We know now for a fact this is the Death Devil, which I thought that was the case to begin with. I didn't really have much going against that thought, because I know you're talking about it could be the Control Devil, but I was highly doubt that was gonna be the case, man. I really didn't see that coming. You know, in the chat, yeah, you know what? He was in the chat yesterday. He said, "You know what? Fine. It's time. I'm gonna start revealing stuff because y'all want me to reveal things. I'm trying to just take my time, make my story, and hear you all complaining, right? God, stop. Here you go. Now stop complaining." That's what he said to me. That's what he says to me, right? It's a way for kids to enjoy life together and is compelling. Better to be with what's left of your friends than seeing how the world falling apart. A way to show the importance of your community. Yeah, pretty much, right? I mean, that's kind of what we even do in today's world, and why community is such an important thing and such an important aspect. There's a reason why people still go to freaking barbershops and pay $50, $60 for a haircut, because it's not the haircut that matters. It's the community and the environment that you're in that they look for that type of like time that you're there, because it's going to take you about an hour or two, so you're going to have a whole conversation with somebody, and it might even change your life. You never know, but that's why they do it. Community is a very strong thing, and this only solidifies that type of thought, and also the significance when it comes to school festivals, especially when it comes to anime and just in Japan, that genre in of itself. They have a tendency of putting a real stake when it comes to this. Like, it's a very important event, and everybody is working together to make something happen and to make a moment mean something. You know what I mean? There's a lot that goes on with it. This is why it's very important. And I understand, but still, everything's falling apart. It's kind of crazy that we can just still look at this and be like, you know, we got to make a freaking festival happen anyways, no matter what. No matter what. The show must go on. I just didn't tell the Death Devil to destroy ants as their entire purpose in life, to end things which sees as an important task while taking out the trash is beneath her. I mean, yeah. Look, I mean, also it's kind of filthy too, right? Just because, you know, you a Death Devil don't mean you have to be taking the trash out, you know. It's reference to chapter 63, Trip to Hell. They show hell ants? What? It's like a what? Okay, I see what you're talking about. The amount of references. Are you serious? I would never have got that. I would never have gotten that. Well, come on now. That was the time when I was binge reading it, and I don't think I went back to that particular chapter. Interesting. Split personality, hungry girl, social anxiety, hero complex, our four horsemen, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly right. Amazing, right? Amazing. The best cast. When it comes to the four horsemen, they're great. They're great. Defeating devils with devil powers, delivering justice with the power of justice. That's right. My name is. Oh God! What the heck? Oh, that's supposed to be a cape? Ew! Whoa! I was like, what is that? That's a cape. Oh my goodness, you are disgusting looking. Terrifying even. What happened? It's the bootleg saw, man. This is I don't even know what to say. Interesting details going on here though. I'm not gonna lie, he really does have very Puchita-like aspects to him though. I will say. This is a pretty good copy of Chainsaw Man. I don't know how they did it, but this is interesting. I will say, because you're talking about the Justice Devil, because remember before Yuko got transformed, and there was, I would say, veins and other things that were kind of popping out like this in the same manner. He has something similar going on with his body as well. So that is an interesting detail to look at. But God, this is a very terrifying looking form. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we thought like Puchita's form when he's like full on looks terrifying. This is a whole different situation. Like, good God. This chapter, they take the gang to meet the Darkness Devil. They show a path of ants with a severed head. Oh, interesting, really. Okay. That's called Greymon. Used to it. Welcome in, Peach. Look at the pain in the butt to draw. I mean, seriously, look, the amount of detail is insane. Also, with all the veins, look. The fact that you got to keep remaking those same veins every time. Why would Fujimoto do this to himself, actually, if you think about it? This is like the Cell situation, right? Because Toriyama made Cell look, he looks great, right? But he hated drawing that sucker because all the spots that he had on him. And it takes forever to put the spots on the guy every single time he's in a freaking panel. And this might be the same thing with all these freaking veins. Granted, they don't have to be in the same spot. That's the only good thing about this form. But even there's still a lot of detail going on here. Chainsaw Man is a reverse Chainsaw Man. He tries to save a dude. The real Chainsaw Man only saves. That is very true, yeah. I was about to make that reference there because that's very true, actually. Also, his white design looks like a black... Exactly, right? Yeah. That's kind of the other thing, too. Yeah, he is a white design, because if he was black, he would actually show it a darker tone. Obviously, he's a white Chainsaw Man. That's very interesting. Very interesting detail to show here. Because I did notice that part when it comes to him actually saving a guy. Because, not Pochita, but Denji is. He's all about the women. He will save a woman before he will save a man. No doubt. No diggity. Do you think this is the husk that got blasted to space? Interesting. Interesting. Because, I mean, the little skull on his head right there does really resemble, like, Pochita a bit there. I wonder, I mean, that is a very interesting theory. So what did it get shot back down? Because I mean, it's possible within our orbit, because it's within our orbit, it can come right back to Earth. So I mean, it's not impossible for that to be the case. Just by on the natural means. Obviously, something else can happen too for somebody that can get it, but still, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Bro, let's get one shot next week. Nah. Come on, Lloyd. You see this man? This guy? One shot? I don't think so. Also has been the phone, but now she could find the thing that killed her friend to snap her out of it. Maybe. I hope so. I mean, give or take, she just said she kicked out Yor for a minute. I don't know how long she can have that form up or how long she can do this. So once they revert back, I don't know if Yor was going to give the body back anytime soon, though. So, I mean, unless she sees him, like, very soon, like, next chapter or two soon, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I don't know if she's going to see this at this time. It might be way down the road before we actually have that reveal. But who knows? Maybe chapter 200 could be that reveal. That she finally finds out who the person is that killed Yuko. Like, that could be that could be the thing here. And also, Denji could be seeing that as well and be like, what the heck? Is this another Chainsaw Man? What is going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it can be a whole mess of a situation going on. Even Pochita could make a comment on it, potentially, and wonder what's going on with that. You know what I mean? Why he gave him a huge cape to cover him as much as possible. Yeah. I mean, also, though, Peach, the cape vein thing is also very veiny. So, like, I mean, the veins they're not an issue to draw, I guess, in comparison to the rest of his body. So, I guess that makes sense. More fake Saw Man being reverse Denji. He offered Yuko female as Denji has destroyed Aki and the trees. All guys, I assume. Interesting, really. That's true. Yeah, that's true, actually, huh? Makima doesn't count because Denji became one with her in his mind. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, also, something had to happen with Makima. He had to do something at that time. So, I mean, if you want to count that, that's like an outlier. That's not a trend. You know what I mean? A trend is what he's been doing when it comes to freaking dudes. You know what I mean? One of the fake Saw Man had a helmet as a reference to Pochita since it looks like he has a dog skull. That's what I'm saying. It looks like Pochita. Like, that could be something that was from space, like you were talking about. A bit of the carcass a little bit here. Yeah, it doesn't look like Pochita because fake Saw Man is a cheap imitation. Yeah, I mean, there's a resemblance. I wouldn't say it looks exactly like it, but it's close enough. God dang it. I still think Yuko is alive. Wait, she does? Oh, well. Yeah, I guess, you know what, you got a point there. Hold on. I guess I always assumed that she knew that she's dead, but as I think about it, and yeah, I don't think there was no like funeral or anything, right? I think they said something about her being like out of town or something. I believe, like, yeah, I think that's why. I gotta go back because, like, is that what it is? Like, why? That's so weird that she doesn't know. It's been this long and she doesn't even know that Yuko's dead. That's actually insane. But she's also because she's been in school. She was like the head person, part of the Chainsaw Man Church for a minute, right? Like, bro, what? Hold on a minute. Yeah, she left town. Interesting. And you never get a call, no text, nothing. Oh, okay. See, I mean, friendships end like that all the time, though. I will say. So yeah, but that's such an I totally forgot about that. I thought she already just knew or something. I guess that's not the case here. Whenever fix all man, let me see. He got a shot in the space, but you ripped and hard out through it and made a new body. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I do remember that. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of that body up there. That's been a good theory since the first time he showed up. But the talk about justice makes me think I think it's not. It's just the husk from part one. It made you not think it's the husk from part one. Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, Peach, because like I mean, for all you know, it could have like the Justice Devil's ability could have like took that husk and like molded it onto him so he can really be up, because that's like another part of Chainsaw Man. You know what I mean? Like you really think about it, like as big of a Chainsaw Man fan this person is, he'd be even more ecstatic if he was also able to get something that was from the real Chainsaw Man onto his body and embed it onto himself. You know what I mean? This man probably loving it right now. Because I also even know you goes that. No, I don't think so. Apparently not. She said she had a devil hunter relative. She was going. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Nicole told also that she was going to find a family member or something, then left, and then died. Yeah, that she didn't die afterwards. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So I mean that she could still be just looking for that family member, but she doesn't even know. And for all you know, Yuko could come back. Again, no one is presumed dead in my eyes, only because of what we saw with Fumiko. Because apparently there's doubles of people, or there's some ability that's going on that allows doubles of other people. So you never know. You never truly know. I'm just saying. The helmet is reference to a dog. It could just be that Ghost Tab. I wouldn't be surprised. And I maxed that of a dog. It's more rounded. That's why I think it's not cheetah. I said it's similar. I never said it was exactly the same, but it's similar. That Devil Max is more family than Yoru Makima. Really, family wants to save her people living and eating food, while her older sisters only want to enjoy being a savior of people and enslave them or unalive them. Well, I mean, I understand like Ghost have like the different or the juxtaposition between death and saving. Like, it's funny because there was a character when I was like writing like mangas and like comics and stuff. There's a character that had that same type of like mentality of basically why be in this suffering when we can just kind of like end it all, basically, you know what I mean, and allow you to have the best time of your life or best moment of your life before that time comes, whatever the case is, you know what I mean. But like they kind of go hand in hand, you know what I mean. If you want to save somebody, sometimes save them could mean death, is what people would presume or think at times. That's not a right way of thinking. I just want to say that right now. I don't agree with that, but I can understand why that thought process has always been there, and I understand this like juxtaposition between the two. That's why like her character matches really well with what death is. So I do kind of see that. To me, it works. To me, it works. Makima is only confirmed gone since Denji ate her out. Pause. Well, it's also that, and then there was also Nayuta, and all the other four horsemen can actually tell who's who, basically, just by like whatever it is. Like they have some kind of senses, you know what I mean? They're able to tell some stuff. You see how death serves people by relieving them from suffering, but sees picking up the trash as something for a lowly human to do, as she is the all powerful. Yeah, I mean, if you are the personification of death, because that is something that you literally can't get away from. Death is inevitability. Excuse me. Taking up trash is not. like you know what I mean? Like, yeah, she probably that's beneath her. That's a lower version of that. She ain't trying to deal with that. That, I mean, that makes perfect sense. Also in that sense, like she has one goal in mind: to save humanity, and that's part of the reason why, when it comes to maybe even the Nostradamus prophecy, she thinks this is the way to save humanity. There's been actually, shoot, I don't know if I want to spoil that, because like there's a anime called Vivi. They have something that kind of goes on when it comes to machines. But I mean, a lot of shows that deal with AI and machines, they always go to the consistence of humans need to go. We are the actual issue. So therefore, getting rid of that will create peace. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, it's a not is it Celestial? No, I don't think it's Celestial Eyes. It's Celestial Eyes. It's can't remember the full name of it, but it's like a musical show, but it goes deeper than just music. Is the thing here. Like when Death locks in, she gonna be crazy. Oh yeah, yeah. If you just visit Macross, but with Gundam. I mean, I haven't seen all the Macross. It did not feel like Macross to me though, or Gundam for that matter. This felt like. Because this one dealt with like AI and machines and stuff like that. Granted, I guess Macross I can see that actually. Never mind, because they kind of deal with the same thing. Like Gundams, I'm always referred to the actual freaking Gundam machines. Yeah, the original Macross. Yeah, I can see original Macross being that. Vivi is a really good anime. I'm glad I watched it. It was good. Death having a hero complex is not something I thought of, but it's great. Hope she starts spouting heroic speeches in the middle of fights. I mean, with Fake Soul Man being right here, he's saying I am the voice of justice. I would love to see freaking Death Devil here be like, you? Justice? Let me tell you what justice truly is, young Midoriya. I need her to get into her full weave mode. Like I need that Chiniba Yoi situation to kind of happen and come out of her. And for her to just go into that whole situation here, you know what I mean? Just start freaking, yes. And when it comes, the Death Devil, I save those that are suffering, those that are weak, those that need the help from someone as great as I. Like, I need that. Then she puts on a cape too. Maybe she picks up the trash and puts the trash on her and makes a trash cape. I need that. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go to that has giant mecha. I mean, they have a bunch of mechas. That's what I'm saying. Like, I always refer to Gundam as just a mecha show. I mean, I know there's more to it, but still, come on. Here's how our power activates. All the horsemen have a restriction. Otherwise, they can't use their ability on a person. That is very true, Peach. It looks as though it looks as though she was about to do something, but I don't know if like that. I don't know if it was actually truly going to activate. Can she just put her hand on somebody and they instantly die? Like, that would be kind of hacks. Granted, that's not... I mean, it's not like we haven't seen that in anime. We got Kimberly over here freaking blowing suckers up. We got Scar from Fullmetal Alchemist. Your face explode! Like, you know what I mean? Like, he can unalive you in 2 seconds, you know what I mean? Like, there's been characters that just be tucking you. I was talking about freaking My Hero Academia. Freaking the Shigaraki. Turned to dust, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of characters that already have that ability. So, as broken as it is, maybe it's only limited to being able to just, like, you have to touch somebody to make that happen. And it's not an instantaneous touch and you're dead, you know what I mean? Maybe it takes some time or something. I don't know, but there should be some kind of restriction on it. Because we don't want to see her too busted. We got to slow down on that. The more I see Death Sister, the more I'm liking her character. Because, yeah, Ghost, weren't you, like, criticizing, like, the character design at first? Because you were like, I don't know how I feel about this. I need a diamond mommy. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to be looking heck. You know what I'm saying? You needed that. But no, see, it's working for you now. It's working. Why don't you get really confident when she thinks she's the hero and has main character syndrome? Yeah, exactly, right? I would love to see that. Because, I mean, timid Death Devil is interesting, but confident Death Devil? Well, Caliente, we need to see that. That needs to happen, all right? That also gives her a whole split personality situation, too. Skull Grey Mom Fake, some man goes plus Ultra next chapter. He's like, look, I ain't about to lose here to some fake hero. I am truly number one with my veiny cape. All right, that cape is disgusting. I'm telling you, I can't keep looking at that. Start at Ira from Dot to Dot. I mean, look, that can work though. Being a Primordial Devil, then her should be more OP. I mean, you're not wrong. Because I mean, Primordial Devils in general are kind of they're literally busted. There's a reason why they can't be defeated. It's not even just the fact that they're just like super hard to kill. They're just really busted characters because they're the Primordial Devils. Their strength is undeniable. Everyone fears death. Like this, I feel like in Chainsaw Man, that is the one thing that's ever constant in everyone's mind on the show, is that everyone is afraid to die. So because of that, she has to be extremely powerful, which means her limitations must be very, very not like very few or even none at all. I wouldn't be surprised. Excuse me. I meant that I wanted the full moment for Death Devil, but this is working. And say, you gotta let it cook. You gotta let it cook, Ghost Have. You gotta let it cook. See, now you let it cook, and you starting to like it. I mean, I feel like there is a play on that, Dan. Welcome in, by the way. But I do feel like there's like a plant, like a whole thing when it comes to that. Like, I don't know. I mean, look, especially when it comes to Death. Like, Death has always been like seen as a woman. Especially like if you see in Marvel, for instance, like Death is a woman in there as well. You know what I mean? Like they have a tendency of kind of going in that route, and I've seen even other iterations when it comes to the Four Horsemen that they would even go this route when it comes to like all of them being women and stuff like that. So, like I said, there's usually a play on it, is why that's there. Fun fact: Cape starts at the mouth, while Black Chainsaw Man Wilford starts at the. Interesting. Is that really a fun fact? Wait, excuse me? Digestion versus consumption. Interest. Interesting. Ghosts have. Huh. Is that why it could be so veiny? I just thought that was like a character choice or something, because like we've seen other veiny portions, because like this is like the inversion of Puchita, right? Because on the inside you see all the veins and the goo and disgusting parts of this man. Like I feel like he has like barely any actual armor on, because it's the outer shell of what Chainsaw Man kind of looks like. That's why he looks so little, you know what I mean? So that's what I was assuming here, but that's very interesting. Huh. That's another thing to keep in mind. Was she ever actually confirmed as a Prime, or did she just, or we just assume like, I mean, we just assume? I mean, how can Death not be a primordial? If Death is not a primordial devil, I'm gonna be shocked. I don't think they ever confirmed that to be the case, though. I don't recall, is the thing here. There's just a gothic chick in DC. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh wait, see, but see, okay, even in DC, see, but see, they always like, for some reason, Death's always referred to as a woman. I'm noticing this when it comes to like this fictional media that we see here. Mainly because it looks inside out, so you see a bunch of yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's an inside out version, like you were talking about, which is a very interesting design and very, very good on Fujimoto to even do that. I think that's part of the reason why this man took a break. He said, "I put too much work into this freaking form. Let me take a break. I'm about to draw all over again." Maybe he might actually kill this devil off in the next chapter, to be honest with you, because I have a feeling that maybe he doesn't like drawing this character, but he needed to get it out. Because again, we were talking about this in our last stream about this devil not ever appearing, and we didn't think that freaking fake Saw Man was even ever going to appear again, because it'd been so long. It'd been so long. But the fact that we're seeing it now, I feel like he's about to try to end that, man. Honestly, he's just coming back in chapter 200, and we'll get a look. Your cope, that's my cope too, sucker. I've been on the train, and watch everybody. For those that think that Nayuta is dead, watch how you gonna learn that suckers don't die in the series as you think. If you don't actually physically see the body, and just because you saw like a head, that don't mean nothing. I mean, you need to see the whole thing. All right, we need to see the death happen in front of you. If you don't see all that, I ain't gonna believe it. Like, all right, you ain't tricking me, sucker. You ain't getting me. Now you two are still here. And like I said, the fact that we have freaking doubles coming out of nowhere, I'm telling you that technology was used for freaking Nayuta as well. I'm just saying. God. Yeah, she is all powerful, so if that is not a primordial, I don't know what it is. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, even Death herself right now in this chapter is even referring to herself like as a very powerful being, someone that's higher tier. She does have a bit of a complex in that. The fact that you brought up the trash, right? That is showing a complex of, that's beneath me. That's not what I need to do. I have other things that are more important for me. So she already has a certain complex about herself that she is on a higher plane than others. So there is that. You got this. His cover's over 9,000. What, 9,000? That can't be right. But it is. Look, I'm coping hard, but you're gonna find out. Look, Peach, look, you're gonna find out. Meet me back at chapter 200. And we're gonna find out together, all right? Is that what? All right. You already did. Okay, let me see. The fake Saw Man design reminds me of the Darkness Devil, so it'll be for a few episodes. Then not exactly. I'm telling you, anytime you have a form that is too complex, they're not gonna keep it around very long. I'm just saying, like, I draw, and I don't like drawing anything that's too complex, but if it looks cool, then cool. But to keep constantly doing it over and over again, nah, sucker, they ain't about to do that. That sucker gonna be gone, bro. Like, what I expect from next chapter, just let's talk about next chapter stuff real quick. I don't expect to see this Fake Saw Man alive next chapter. I have a feeling we're gonna see what the Death Devil can actually do. And the Death Devil's gonna get rid of him. I feel like that's what's about to happen here. Because, like, I don't think Asa / Yoro needs to really see this guy. Maybe they might see the head of this Fake Saw Man. Who knows? I don't know. But I just don't see... I just see him either dying or he's gonna be gone for a minute. But he's not gonna be in another chapter for a minute. I just don't see it being the case here. So that is my small prediction of what I think is gonna happen in that chapter. All right. He's probably using okay, so he doesn't want to draw from the from the back POV. Yeah, you know, introduce a group of 4 characters and then kill one of them off right before they all exactly right. That's what I'm trying to say too. Like, you gotta really think about that. Like, Nayuta barely has been cooking. I probably shouldn't have said it like that because that makes it sound like some other stuff was going on. But you know what I mean? Like, she barely got any actual screen time, and we haven't really set with her character fully just yet. That's why it's hard for me to believe that she's actually dead. Remember, everybody had the same idea that Yoshida was dead, but then kind of find out this man was alive. Just got stuck. You know what I mean? Like, I like to give myself a benefit of doubt on some of these things because I really don't think Fujimoto is just going to kill these characters off without giving us a little something more about them before doing so. Like, we didn't get much time with Nayuta for her death to actually, like, do that. That death only mattered to Denji. Like, it's not one of those situations where it's, like, gonna make you cry because you're not really that invested in her character like that. And I know Fujimoto understands that because when it comes to his character writing, he does do a good job at doing that. Like, the fact that he can make you care for his one-shots the way he does, I know he has an ability. So that's why I'm confident in thinking that I don't think he's gonna just throw this character away like this. Especially considering that all this cast in part 2, what we were talking about on twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster, because I do stream over there, by the way. But we talked about this on that stream, and we were saying how a lot of the cast of part 2 in general just don't really have a lot going for themselves. Like, in part 1, we know a lot about Aki. We know a lot about Power. Like, we know a lot about Makima. Well, I won't say a lot about Makima. We know about Makima. Let me take that back, because there's things about Makima we still don't know, even to this day. But, like, we know some characters. We know a little bit more about their backstories and even certain affiliations with other devils and this, that, and the other. Like, there was really a better connection to the characters that we had than what we have in part 2. Part 2, just, I don't really care that much about Yoshida. Like, I keep trying to put stuff on him and think he might be something of more importance, but it's just like, I only care so much about him. Same thing with even Ayuta. I want her to come back simply because we need to do more with her. Especially considering that I do like the dynamic that Ayuta and Denji even had, but I digress. Okay, hear me out. What if Ayuta faked her death because her original plan was to give Denji happiness and then take it away? Okay, go on. Why would? Because I mean, that's like the same kind of plan that Makima technically did, right? Makima gave Denji all this life to make him feel happy, so he can then just strip it away just like that, and then make him just fall in line. I mean, it is still the control devil, but I don't think she would do something that insensitive towards Denji. I don't know if I can see that. I mean, I don't know if someone say she's trying to become Makima necessarily. She just knows that she has abilities and she's better than these regular lowly humans, as she says, right? And yeah, to find her purpose. Now, that is true. Because like, I mean, as nice as it is to live with Denji and to try to have a normal life and all that, I'm pretty sure she probably is wanting more in some cases. But she also loves Denji. So she wouldn't really want to hurt the guy. So I don't know. That's why I don't know if that theory can really, like, work in that manner, is the only thing here. I give it 9,000 dead ants. I don't really 10 for cross for no reason. I disagree. Him killing Yuko means he has to have a confrontation with Asa. Not necessarily. There can be other ways of going about that without him even actually being alive. It all depends on how they go about the whole situation. But I mean, I personally, Desto, would love to see the fact that these two would actually have some kind of interaction. I want to see that. I just don't think we will. That's just extra time to give on things that we need to kind of speed through a little bit here, because there's so much information that needs to be out. I don't know if we're going to have that kind of like time to really worry about having that moment, but I wouldn't mind it though. I prefer if we can get to that point. So I would want that. From what you're saying, I would want that. Death must have a transformation. It's weird she arrives a month early. I I mean, given everything that's going on, I think maybe she had to be there like earlier so she can actually prep herself to be ready to do what she's about to do. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's kind of what the whole situation might be here before the actual prophecy happens. I'm assuming she has to kind of like set herself up for the prophecy to then start going on here. If she's a part of that prophecy, because again, this play on the prophecy could easily just be for Yoru instead and not actually Death Devil, and Death Devil could, theoretically speaking, be the actual person trying to save the whole situation and kill Yoru instead. Like, she could actually be working with the other sisters to stop Yoru, because Yoru's like mad hungry to power now. Who knows? Like, that stuff is still up in the air. So I would wait a second before we say with Denji so far, family is the only one not into Denji Puchita. That's very true, actually. Because, like, as you've seen, the other ones have been like, okay, I'm kind of curious. I want to kill this person. I want to take control of this guy. Yada, yada, yada. So, I mean, I don't see the interaction being similar to Fami or the Control Devil, right? I like to think that she might have a maybe. Cause again, she might have that same complex of I'm over everybody. You know what I mean? She might not care about that power because she's already all powerful. Like, why she need to worry about that? You know what I mean? You know, she's a Dollar Tree Kishibe. I mean, pretty much, right? Yeah, I mean, come on now, guys. I didn't get that moment until I reread a couple of chapters back. Wait, what? Diggy spitting out Yoshida is still one of the most out of pocket moments we had. Yeah, it's still very, very freaking weird, man. I don't know, man. But like, why, man? Why we gotta do it like that? He said, Naruto was trying to be Makima. See, all four sisters are about to play a game, and Denji is gonna be the pawn. Yes, that I see 100% being the case, though. Because I feel like, again, Yoru's been trying to control this man for a minute, all right, and everybody been wanting to have Chain Summon's power for a minute. It's all about who's actually gonna be able to actually utilize that power is the thing here, and be on their side, and that's where he has to come in and, I guess, make that decision for himself. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he still has to do it. He still has to make that decision himself. You know, I don't see needs to doing that over a complicated way. I don't like see her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't see. I just simply don't see that being the case here when it comes to Nayuta's character. As a character as she is, from what we know, I don't see that being the case here. And that's only because that's actually gonna straight up hurt freaking Denji. And I don't think she wants to do that. Maybe we're gonna pull out something crazy at the last minute. I just know. I hope so. Because Fami has yet to do anything. Fami seems kind of disinterested in this whole situation. You know, we don't know what this girl's up to, but she is up to something. We just don't know yet. I just see Fam being cannon fodder. Really, that lackluster of a character is either the final boss or a wannabe villain. Interesting. So there is no middle ground for you here. So you're thinking that she is either the main player or nothing at all. Interesting. This is not the right manga for that. Gojo can't come in this manga unless Geiki decides to pass them on to Fujimoto. I don't think that's gonna be the case here. But welcome in, Quetz. Welcome in here, man. You look. Oh, appreciate that. That's a very random comment there, buddy. This was a very interesting chapter. This was good. I kind of needed something like this. This has piqued my interest. Like we needed to see this. So I like the fact that this chapter gave us the character interactions and her character traits, right? We see what Death Devil's character trait actually is. And so I appreciate the fact that we got that in this chapter. You know, and again, I don't know if her powers are just like a touch ability and she can just immediately kill you or what's going on, but she was putting her hand on this man's head and was about to freaking unalive this guy. So I do wonder just how powerful she actually is. But I love the actual interaction and the characters that we do have going on here. I love the callbacks that was actually going on in this chapter as well. So also thank you, Ghost Tab, and the others that were actually bringing up all the information when it comes to like chapters from back then and just remembering all that stuff, because that also helps with insight to know that all these characters are still important. You've seen them before. It's nice to see. So I do appreciate that. And also the reveal of this fake Saw Man, because we haven't actually seen what he actually looks like until now. You gotta remember, we only seen a silhouette of the fake Saw Man, and that threw us off like, who the heck is this? But I will say this, only like caveat to a lot of this, that I appreciate the fact that we got Fake Saw finally here. I just wish that we got it a little bit sooner. This felt like a long time coming. And I mean a long time coming. It's been a minute, you know what I mean? This manga has been, part 2 has been going longer now than even part 1. And we're now finally there. And that was like in the early stages of part 2. So it's kind of insane. We finally now get to see this guy. You know what I mean? So there is that. Ant cameo. Vegeta is Gojo. Okay, all right. Okay, go Stab. Waiting for Zoro's appearance. Now Zoro, I mean, he gets lost all the time. You never know what's about to happen here, right? He shows up to do a full white purity style. Not the white purity style. God dang it. Got the character being scared and timid, but in the moment, ready to kill someone and going against Chainsaw Man. Yeah, exactly, right? Because there is that set of confidence that is there. Like, she will still do that. She'll still be that person to get the job done. Because she's not going to play around. Because that's not what she does. She's here on business, and she stands on business, okay? The Ant cameo. Fake Saw Man had pants, so he might have... Oh, it might have all about eating devils. My brain did not read that right, Ghost Tab. My brain immediately said eating pants. I was sitting there like, why is Fake Saw Man eating pants all of a sudden? Man said, I don't need no pants anymore. He just ate them. Like, my brain went somewhere else. I don't know what happened there. But, I mean, he could be eating devils. That would be, honestly, well, no. Because that'd be well, we're talking about, like, the opposite of what, if it's the opposite of what Pochita does, right? I don't see that being the case, though, then. He would actually probably eat humans. If you think about it, Pochita doesn't eat humans. But this guy could. Just saying. He could be eating women right now. And not in a good way. Alright? During the Fall Devil arc, he shows as a silhouette and he had pants. Yeah, but we didn't see the full design of his character is the thing, is all I'm saying. And obviously he has evolved since then. This man's a whole different devil. Like, he looks way different from where he was before. Like, and it's weird they even had pants to begin with. Like, I don't know why. Well, I mean, again, he's still transformed. You know what? Actually, why are we even talking about this? Didn't Yuko transform? Like, we've seen her initially, right? But then there's other form that she also has too. You gotta remember that. This is still part of the Justice Devil's ability. I do believe that's the case here. That's why he's able to become like Fake Saw, whatever the case is, right? There's still a level to this. That's why Yuko got the abilities the way she did as well, because she talked to the Justice Devil. So whatever the Justice Devil's doing, that's what's going on here. And he just evolved even further from the last time we seen him, basically. So yeah. You think there might be more than one? That's a terrifying thought to think of, but not impossible. But I don't think that's the case here. I think this is an evolution over time of why his abilities and why he looks the way he looks now. I don't think this is anything to do with like having other Fake Saw Mans out there. So showing up for devil fruit, find devils instead. Exactly, right? He said, I heard there's some devils here. Well, there is, but like, I mean, you look for fruit, aren't you? The Fake Saw has two transformations like Black and Red Chainsaw Man. I mean, that could also be the case too, but I don't think that's it either. I'm just remembering that Yuko was able to be in this weird massive form. If you think about it, remember that? Remember she blew her head out of the school at one point. Remember that? And then she also had a form when she was talking to Asa towards the end of her life, right? Where she was a much more condensed version of that form. Like they can kind of transform in any which way they want. I like to think so. So that's why I'm remembering what's going on there. I think that's what's going on with this Fake Saw here. I'm always following on the cowardly stereotypes. Didn't like it in Demon Slayer, but it's good in Free Ren and One Piece. Liking this one so far. Hey, see, you watch a good anime. Hey, Pete, you watch a good anime. See, you watching Free Ren? What you know about Free Ren? Freaking love that show. God dang it, guys. But no, I like the cowardliness of this character. It's not just purely cowardliness, right? There's more to her character than just that. Because you see there is a bit of confidence that's also there too. This is almost... Okay, look, I said this theory many times already. Hear me out. Because we're doing it again. Konobi. Does that not remind you of Konobi? When she gets serious, she gets serious. And I mean dead serious. Remember that. but she's also very timid and shy and don't know what to do. But you know what I mean? They're almost very similar in that manner. And I've been saying that there could be like a contract that was going on between the Death Devil and her, and she was like forced to do this contract because of her mother and things of that nature, because the family situation is not good because they need money, and so that's why she got forced to be a devil hunter in the first place, and that's how the contract happened in the first place. This is my whole headcanon. And I'm just saying, you know what? We're still going on with it. This only solidifies it a little bit further now because she has the same personality as freaking Konobi. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's freaking go. Yeah, no, she's more assertive than Konobi. But if you remember, when Konobi is in legit mode, she's legit and doesn't quit. Okay? So it's both scary at the same time. Exactly. If you're scared of dying, so I kind of see it making sense. Yeah, exactly. You know, frightening terror type does get old, with the exception of Usopp and Stark. Yeah, I do agree. I mean, because Usopp also is kind of like evolved as a character though over time. He's not always cowardly. He will fight back, but then there's also reasons why to be cowardly at times. Because like the stuff that he be fighting, like what is he supposed to do? Like realistically speaking, what is he supposed to do when it comes to those situations? Like, come on now. Brave boy, stop with the corner. Be cope. No, sucker. Look, man. That theory is gonna come true, and then Desto, you're gonna eat your words. You're gonna sit there like, dang, break is right. And I'm like, I know my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. All right. So this reminds me of Power. They'll have superiority complex. Pretty much, yeah. There is that aspect, but it's not as strong as Power, because Power is like, bow down to me. You know what I mean? She's that kind of person. You know, she's a little too much at times. Why are you laughing? Still don't know Konobi's contract, and I'm still mad about it. Peach, that's why I'm bringing it up. We don't know what the contract is. That would be being under a contract of the Death Devil would be something that you can't just bring up. And not everybody needs to know this, because this could be a problem in of itself. Maybe we're not even supposed to have contracts with the Death Devil, because you know that's like, again, out of all the devils that should be like the strongest devil here, Death should be one of the strongest, if not the strongest devil in the goddamn show. And I like to think that Death's already powerful enough. Having humans also under contract with it only makes it that devil even stronger. Why do that? That could be like a forbidden rule or something that they have to why you shouldn't do that in the first place. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Taking out trash was a nice touch. She's human so lowly that do things like, yeah, exactly. I mean, technically speaking, I feel like even Nayuta kind of felt like that as well. I wouldn't be surprised. And some characters where they get compared to Power, and she really was. I'm noticing that actually. You guys have a tendency of always putting it on Power when there's other characters even in the show that is like not always on the Power aspect here. We always go back to Power though. Like I know Power is a great character, but come on guys, we can do better than this. I mean, I love Power though. And I hope we do see like the Blood Devil come back in some form, shape, or whatever the case is. I want to see that at some point. But again, that is like a small asking. Like that doesn't have to come back. It'd just be nice to see her come back though. It'll be a different form, obviously, but still, I would love to see the Blood Devil return in some way, shape, or form. For all we know, the Nostradamus prophecy could bring hell and the human world meshed together. It's like freaking Avatar, Legend of Korra, right? Freaking the spirit world and the human world come together and they collide and everything's just all out of loop. They could be doing something along those lines, and then you actually get to see and peek into hell and how bad hell actually even is. And maybe that's how we get to see like the Blood Devil and even the Control Devil again and all these things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like maybe that could be something down the line that we can happen to run into during the prophecy. I'm just saying. Yeah, exactly like Legend of Korra. Hey, stop disrespecting Legend of Korra. Legend of Korra is good. They just dropped the ball in season 2, and yeah, because mainly season 2 is one of the main problems. Because like, Unalaq was not a good villain, unfortunately, and just Korra was like at our lowest point in that season, and it was not good. Rewatching it is still a pain in the butt. All right, look, here that we are reaching a point that Asa has been in more chapters than Power. Well, to be fair, I mean, that's bound to happen anyways, because, you know, like, Power gone, bro. They ain't no Power. The power's off. Power's been turned off, bro. Extreme version of cockiness. That's why I always use it as a goalpost. Yeah, I'm just saying. But every time, though, every time, like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So, with all that said and done, there's a lot more to talk about this chapter than I realized. This was good. We needed this. Because I was criticizing Chainsaw Man, and I'm glad that we got some information. Now, it'd be even nicer if we can get even more information in the next couple of chapters. We're only a month away from the prophecy. So, if you're going to start dropping bombs, this will be the time to do it. And start revealing everything that you've been building up to this point. Like, it's time to start revealing everything. And I would love to see that being the case here in the next coming of chapters here. I'm hoping we see something really big. And like I said, chapter 200 is right around the corner. So I'm hoping that chapter in of itself is going to be like a massive turning point for Chainsaw Man and to solidify itself as being one of the greats. You know what I mean? I want to see that for Chainsaw Man, and I'm just hoping. I'm going to put that out in the universe, okay? So I want this. I want to see that. Power gone, just like Nate. Really, Peach? Really? And here I thought I could trust you. Okay. Okay. Look, you gonna eat your words, though, because Nayuta ain't dead. She's still alive, baby. God dang it. That's been more chapter. I'm more chapter because Bucky is still the go. But what are Bucky coming into the equation with this? What? All right. God dang it. So many people. So many good, deep, and likable characters. RP Bucky. Exactly. I mean, Bucky's still kind of goated, though, all right? It's just funny. We were literally going off on Chainsaw Man yesterday, and if Fujimoto proved us wrong, yeah, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Hey, Fujimoto. Taichi Fujimoto. If you're watching this. Hi, first off, because I didn't know you'd be watching my, my little small streams here. I appreciate you. All right? I'm a fan. But you proved us wrong. You proved me wrong. Keep proving us wrong. I want to be proven wrong. Even with my theories. Though, if you're really watching this, can you please put the Konobe theory in here? Because like the Konobe theory that I have is really good, and I feel like people will really love it if it was actually in the manga, and so then people can be like, "Dang, Breaker's right. I need that. It's like I need that for myself, okay? Like, can you give that to me? All right, but no, look, keep doing what you got to do, right? Don't you throw Korra in the trash? Wow, Zaya, how dare you? How dare you? Okay, a shame. So glad being wrong. Yeah, same. And you know who really started the whole prophecy thing? Really, the whole plot of part 1 was lying to like the last 20 chapters. That's also very true, but will we even get that? I mean, it's Nostradamus, right? I mean, look, man predicts everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Nostradamus, bro. Man said it's gonna rain on a Tuesday. At some point in time, in the future, it'll rain on a Tuesday, and it'll make that man right. That's how prophecies work. Hey, Peach, you can be a prophet. All right, let me stop. And try to turn black. Konobe's call will return. Exactly, it will. Prophecy came out after from the future devil. Oh, came from the future devil. I mean, I could see that being the case. I mean, the future devil just likes to play around, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one who's like, oh, there's gonna be a prophecy. I got something for you. This prophecy's gonna happen, and the death devil's gonna come in here, and y'all gonna be scrambling. I mean, I already know what's gonna happen because I'm future devil. I can see everything, but I'm just giving y'all a prophecy. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like a freaking bootleg. So I wouldn't even be surprised. God, and it could be trash, but if Break gives his Konobe theory is a 10 out of 10, yes, it is. Yep. That's though. Look, I'll take that. I'll cry. All right, you'll see real man tears coming out of my eyes when my theory is right. All right, I need that in my soul, bro. Because at that theory, I cooked it up. It was me. There's no other video. No one was talking about this. It was me, sucker. With all that being said, though, what are we giving this chapter for this week's Chainsaw Man? 196. For me, I give it a solid 8. This was actually a good, going back to form a little bit here. Good amount of information, good characterization that was happening, and just a nice reveal with a good character design for that reveal as well. Just the inverse of Chainsaw Man is actually beautiful to see. So I give this an 8 out of 10. Very solid chapter this week. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this quite a bit. All right, like you guys said, this was a banger, and you guys were not lying, and I'm glad I'm on that same boat with you guys. All right. But if the prophecies is BS because they just wanted to look like a hero, honestly, I can see that being the case too. As funny as that is, that could be a very weird turn, but one Fujimoto would do. I can legit see Fujimoto doing that. Like, if you really think about it. Because that's the thing, right? Like, he'll present things to us, but it's never in the way we think it is. You know what I mean? Even the way the wording of the prophecy even is, like, it can be something entirely different. Like, it's not something that we can just call. And that's one of the appeals I always have when it comes to Chainsaw Man. It does a really good job at subverting your expectations, but not feeling cheated in the process of that subversion. Because a lot of times there's like a lot of mangas, like freaking My Hero Academia does that quite a bit actually, where they'll subvert your expectations, but not in a good way. Because it's just ridiculous. It don't make any sense why we're subverting the expectation on that. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed it. Not no Konobi? Exactly, Peach, exactly. Because, I mean, if there's more Konobi in here, it'd be a 10 out of 10, bro. But, you know, it's not a 10 out of 10. 8.5, Festival's ruined out of Skull Greymons. He's stupid, bro. Some of the ants survive. Revenge Arc next. Well, actually, you know what? There could be an Ant Devil. Well, I was about to say, like, what is there an Ant Devil? I was about to make a joke out of that. But actually, is Miriam going to come back? Is the freaking Chimera Ant King going to come out and be like, it's time? I heard you've been messing with my ants. I mean, because that's a problem, actually. I don't know how they're going to deal with that necessarily, because Miriam is a pretty powerful character. He's from Hunter x Hunter, just so you guys know. If you haven't read or watched Hunter x Hunter, now you know. Man's goated. This man's version of Chimera Ant. Exactly. See, we're thinking the same thing, Go Sab. 9 out of 10. Just to prove me wrong, that fake Saul was never coming back. Yeah, because we really thought he wasn't coming back, but he is. I mean, I knew he was gonna do something with him, so I'm glad to see that he did. He did that now, and not even way later. She took that finger she was killing ants and placed it on her mouth. Oh God, hey, what? I don't know, man. She look. I mean, it's protein though, right? Like ants have protein, right? Let me stop. So Soul also did Chimera Ant arc. Oh, they did really? We need a spinoff of Kenobi having a different job every Yeah, I would read that. Honestly, if he wants to do one-shots of Konobi's life, I'd read that. Easy. Without even thinking about it. Like, I'd read that immediately. That would be an amazing, funny freaking manga. Without a doubt. So, like, if he ever wanted to do anything more with Chainsaw Man once it's done, you have something there. Just saying. And the voice actor or voice actresses, both on the Japanese and the English side, are freaking goated with the sauce with this character. Let's give them some more work. That's all I'm saying. So, with all that being said and done, we are done here with the live reaction and discussion for Chainsaw Man. Remember, like the stream. It helps with the algorithm, pushes out to more people, so more Chainsaw Man fans can come in and join in on the conversation, and or just listen in and hear about my crazy theories and crackpot copiism when it comes to when it comes to Naruto and everything. Like, you guys can be a part of the whole thing, so make sure you guys like and get up in here, and also subscribe to the channel. We do this anytime Chainsaw Man comes out. Chainsaw Man, apparently Bi-Weekly Devil is here, so it won't be out next week, but I will be back the week after to go ahead and do Chainsaw Man again on Tuesdays as per usual. That's what we usually do. What we're going to be doing now in about, like, I would say 30 minutes to almost an hour, we're going to be over on twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. We're going to be playing some coffee talk and kind of just talking things out. Maybe talk more Chainsaw Man as well. If you have any more ideas, I'd love to hear it. But we're going to be over there, twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster, over on my Twitch channel. And we're going to be streaming over there for a little bit. So, yeah. And that's going to be the last stream for the week as well. Just so you know. Because I'm not streaming on Wednesday. Because I got a concert I'm going to. So, yeah. Leave your comments below, too. If you've read this, if you've been watching this as a video, put in the comments section below what your thoughts are on the goddamn chapter, all right? Red Break didn't do the thing. Oh, I did. Check it when you get on my stream. Watch. I did it, sucker. She was round 2 on the Dance Revolution. Hey, she's kind of goated though. I don't think you're gonna mess with her, bro. Look, kind of off-type, but reminder. Yo never used the tank arm, just the gun arm. She's definitely holding something back. Oh yeah, I'm very curious what the tank arm's even gonna do. Like, what could the tank arm do that the guns are like? I mean, I guess it'd be like a bomb, right? I don't know. I want to see what Fujimoto has cooking with that. Can she just drop tanks on people? Like, it'd be like the cheat code from Grand Theft Auto where you like doing up, right, left, right, down, 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 and then a freaking tank just drops out of the sky. Like, is it gonna be something like that? Let me stop. I'm out here thinking about some dumb stuff right now. All right. At the concert devil, don't boo me. God dang it. Trying to live life out here, man. Before the death devil gets us. God. All right. Drink goddamn water. Take your goddamn vitamins, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Until then, people. Your tank arm is the same. He handed dinky, so you know it's dominant hand. Yeah, exactly. Laugh. She says boom with the tank arm. I'll be laughing too. We need a good laugh. Just like right now. Break out the